Hello, Trinity. You can see the snowbanks behind me, and a lot of snow has separated many of us over the last few weeks. It's been hard to get together, and with one more snowstorm predicted for this weekend, we thought we'd try to reach all of you in this new way. We hope, of course, that we'll be able to gather on Sunday, but even if we can't, we'd like to be together through this medium and think together about what's happening. What's been happening, and I think what all of us have been talking about so much, is snow after snow after snow. And there are, of course, lots of ways we can react to that. And two of you have sent me reactions that I'd like to share. One of you sent me that kind of humorous frustration thing that many of us, I think, have been feeling in the midst of all this snow. It was a picture of a little snowman that looked rather like a voodoo doll, punctured with lots of sharp objects. And underneath it, it said, "Die, winter, die." I think a lot of us have been feeling that. We'd rather that winter would just go away, die, leave us alone. We've had enough of it. But another of you sent us a different kind of reaction. You said that after a 2-hour commute at 20 miles an hour and lots of frustration, you weren't sure you could bear this much longer, and so you decided to try something different. You decided to listen to Handel's Messiah on your commute. You said you'd never really listened to it all the way through, and that this gave you a chance. And as you did, you noticed that something happened to you. There was a change in your commute. You felt your spirit re-energized as you opened your eyes to the grandeur of the beauty around you and realized the power of God, who could do all of this with tiny little snowflakes. It was incredible, you said, to spend 2 hours quietly listening to the chorus of angels singing to you, and to arrive at work blessed instead of stressed. Thank you both for these approaches. Sometimes humor is the right approach. Sometimes quiet prayer is the right approach. We're all trying to make it through, and I'm with you as you try to make it through these darker days. But this Sunday is the last Sunday of Epiphany, the Sunday right before we begin Lent, and we always focus on light at this time of year because we have the story of the Transfiguration. The story of Jesus' glory being revealed, God's glory shining out through Jesus up on the mountain where he goes with 3 of his disciples. Now, this is the story we always have at this time of year because we're about to enter Lent. Believe it or not, this coming Wednesday is Ash Wednesday, and we'll have our usual 3 Ash Wednesday services. One at 7:30 in the morning, another at 12:10, and another at 7 in the evening. And we hope that a lot of us will gather together after all this snow and begin the Lenten season well together. And Lent really is about that light that dawned on the mountain where Jesus went for his transfiguration with the disciples. Because Lent comes from an Anglo-Saxon word that means lengthen, the lengthening days that lead us into spring and towards summer. The lengthening days that lead us to the light of Easter. Now, it may be hard for you and me to see that light right now, but the Transfiguration reminds us of the light, and the beginning of Lent reminds us that the light of Easter is coming. So don't lose hope. Remember, light is coming, spring is coming, Easter is coming. And I can think of no better way to sum up all of this hope for light in the midst of darkness, than to read to you a poem by an English priest, a priest of the Church of England who serves in Cambridge. His name is Malcolm Guite. His last name is spelled G-U-I-T-E, if you want to look this poem up on the web. It's a poem about the Transfiguration, and it's called Transfiguration. So I hope you'll listen and perhaps read it along with me as it talks about a sudden blaze of long extinguished hope dawning for us. Here is what Malcolm Guite says in his poem. for that one moment, in and out of time, on that one mountain where all mountains meet, the daily veil that covers the sublime in darkling glass fell dazzled at his feet. There were no angels full of eyes and wings, just living glory, full of truth and grace. The love that dances at the heart of things shone out upon us from a human face, and to that light, the light in us leapt up. We felt it quicken somewhere deep within. A sudden blaze of long extinguished hope trembled and tingled through the tender skin. Nor can this blackened sky, this darkened scar, eclipse that glimpse of how things really are. May you hold on to that sudden blaze of long extinguished hope. May the love that dances at the heart of things dance for you and remind you that God is light and God is bringing light into your life and our life despite this long, long winter. And I hope I'll see you perhaps this Sunday, perhaps Ash Wednesday, sometime during Lent as we move together towards Easter and the dawn of the light that can never be extinguished. God bless you all.